Carlos Castaneda, The Eagle's Gift. Carlos Castaneda started as an anthropologist. He followed teaching under his teacher, Don Juan. Now, he used psychedelic plants under his supervision and became aware of non-ordinary states of reality. And even after stopping the use of these plants, he continued to dive into this new world of sorcery and mystic consciousness. And some think he's a quack, a little crazy. Well, there are some good things to be found in his writings. And some of his ideas are bizarre and hard to grasp, but I think they were meant to be that way. He talks about attention. And our attention has been tuned in from birth only to pay attention to certain things. And he defines 3 classifications of attention. The first attention, the tonal, is things of this earth. It is our physical realm. Our second attention is our perception of our luminous being. It can be used during dreaming and actions of not doing. Now, he defines not doing as an unfamiliar act that engages our total being by forcing it to become conscious of its luminous segments. I define not doing as doing something that you normally wouldn't do to achieve a different view or outlook of something. Dreaming is a form of consciousness that can be used as real as everyday life. The first task in dreaming is to find your hands. The next task is to never fix your attention on anything, but keep looking and moving, so you aren't focusing on anything for too long a period of time. And I have experienced conscious dreaming a couple times, and it's a little different and a lot of work, but it's pretty interesting. The third attention, the Nagwal, is one that can't be described with words. It is experienced for only an instant when we die. Now, he says this is the largest portion of our attention, yet we aren't aware of it. But don't be alarmed, this isn't one of his most bizarre concepts. Detachment's a little easier. Now, being unattached allows someone to stop and be aware of himself before he acts irrationally. Now, it is difficult to control our emotions, but a person that can be more aware of them can realize that negative emotions are a waste of time and energy. And being attached to our material possessions can be a waste of time and energy as well, because our possessions can end up owning us in the end. Now, one of Don Juan's teaching is that we are all egg-shaped, luminous beings. We can use this limitless, luminous body to transform our will into anything. Our will can constantly be strengthened to a great level of proficiency. Now, our intent is tied to our will, but Castaneda defines intent differently. Intent is what makes the world. Living beings are slaves of intent. Intent makes us act. And Don Juan teaches that a warrior does not seek things for his solace or leave things to chance. A warrior affects the outcome of all events using his awareness and unbending intent. Turning off your dialogue can be very interesting. See how long you can go without having thoughts go through your head. Now, this helps when trying to calm down or fall asleep. And a warrior knows why he's waiting, what he's waiting for, and while he waits, he feasts his eyes on the world. A couple things in this book I found interesting that weren't necessarily true was dream together with another person. Now, they would dream together and then talk about it in waking life as if it really happened. Another thing that happens in this book is he has previous memories pop into his consciousness that didn't actually happen, but he would know they happened. Now, this is my 6th book of his I read. I hope I sorted out the more useful and relevant information. And each book gets a little more strange as the books progress. But if you did like some of this information, you want to read his earlier works. The first book is his best read by far. I am already given to the power that rules my fate, and I cling to nothing, so I will have nothing to defend. I have no thoughts, so I will see. I fear nothing, so I will remember myself. Detached and at ease, I'll dart past the eagle to be free.
Created using Powtoon.